Yeah. Uh, 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 yeah. I don't even want to start. I don't even want to start with. You know what happened to me just now? So I was just speaking with a friend of mine. We were on the phone and we were talking about anime, and she was basically telling me about harems and why I should be interested in more harems than what I am right now. And if anybody knows me, who's speaking to me on Skype, or who's gotten my general interest of the harem genre, then you pretty much know that I really don't fall under the category of watching that or enjoying it a lot of times. But I'll bear through it, if you force me to watch it on a electric chair, and that was the only way I could ever live, Or I'd rather carve my eyeballs out, but still. Yeah. And she was basically telling me that, all the females, there are a whole bunch of independent females in the show. And this was my reaction. What? What? No. That's the exact opposite of a harem. And I'll talk about this because it falls more into the general shonen manga genre, but it can fall into manga in general in Japan. Alright? So basically, there's this stereotype, and this will be under the Anime Types playlist on my YouTube channel, that, a lot of female protagonists that are secondary or primary to the story turn out to be bitches when it comes to a main male protagonist. Short flexing or, showing out inside of the episode. And, this is a common habit. The damsel, the D.I.D, Damsel in Distress. Or just basically, I've seen one recent example from the anime Sword Art Online, where the main male protagonist basically made this female lead look like a bitch anytime he came into the fray. But beforehand, she was presumed to look like a badass. She was wanting to look like who could conquer the game. But as soon as he come in, save the day, they always succumb to being bitches and would succumb to not doing anything once he got involved. And I always notice this, even in harems more prevalently, the female characters, as in vast in numbers, always turn out to be bitches towards the corny ass main male protagonist. And this isn't an attack and rant on harem specifically. It's just a diagnosis and an analysis and a poignant issue that I've made, prevalent to the anime community just now. I have one example: Rosario plus Vampire. Alright, I watched the first season. Alright, it wasn't bad. It had its hiccups there. It's sexual fan service, and the pacing of the show was okay. The story was very thin. It didn't have much reasoning to why the main male protagonist was there, but that's not what it's about. It's about the female aspect of it. It's a harem, so of course you have to have your large numbers of females with one male. And I swear to God, every harem is written by a male author or a male mangaka who couldn't get it up, even who's a 40-year-old virgin staying there drawing Japanese comics, wondering why he's stuck on with his life, and fapping to pictures of Hitomi Tanaka on xvideos.com. We're not going to talk about that now, okay? I tell you, it is terrible to look at someone and to hear someone say that these harems with these people have independent chicks, and the anime type is always that these chicks gotta be bitches when these males come in, or they're helpless when these males come in. And don't try to tell me, oh no, there's some series that doesn't do that. Oh, do you watch Fairy Tail? And P.S. Don't ever use Fairy Tail for any good example when you're trying to look at a story aspect, so you'll just lose the argument miserably. And second of all, no, it doesn't. And I know what you're gonna say. Urza Scarlet is an independent woman. She's a bad chick. Nobody can fuck with her, man. She does the shit on it. And no, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. I'm sorry, fans. I'm sorry, Fairy Tail fans. No, she doesn't. Now, I'll tell you right now. Tell me why every time there is something important happening in an arc, at the beginning of Fairy Tail currently in the manga, in the series, why Urza is presumed to be the strongest out of the fearsome four of Fairy Tail, Lucy, Natsu, Ray, and Urza. She's presumed to be the strongest. She's an S-class mage, and she doesn't get the job done. No. I was right. No. You know who gets the job done? Dragon Slayer Natsu. Fire / lightning / Etherean rock retcon fucking bad character. No analysis, no character development to the fucking candy ass Natsu Dragon. Yup. And you can see this prevalently. Back in the Otakon Seas arc, who's the person who faces Evil Jalal? No, Evil Jalal, and not Evil Jalal, but it was this other guy. I think he was the guy who was the master, but who was also the head honcho, but he had this split personality when his magic would increase. I can't remember him off the time. Who was the person who faced off against that person? Natsu. Got the golden fire from Jalal, faced him, beat him. Again, in the Tower of Heaven arc, who was the person who defeated Jalal? Not Urza, like how she was supposed to, and gain major character development and not look like a bitch for hugging Jalal. Natsu. And Natsu saved her butt. Who got the final fight, or who made much more of a difference in protecting Fairy Tail from the Phantom Lord Guild in the Phantom Lord arc? Natsu Dragon. He defeated one of the Element Four. He defeated the Iron Dragon Slayer. I know what you say. Urza protected the school, but no. She protected the school. She did her thing. The best you can say is that Urza Scarlet, is savvy. I seen what she did. I'll mention other prevalent things. Urza Scarlet, the whole four, the four fearsome four Fairy Tail crew, they faced Master Hades, and they really didn't have that magic. Who was the person who delivered the final punches and who had the strength to defeat Master Hades? Natsu Dragon. Fuck yeah. Yeah? The proof is in the pudding. Urza Scarlet is not an independent woman. She succumbs to the bitchness of the manga / shonen / harem stereotype. Even though it's not much prevalent because she's an independent woman and she has great aspects to her that a lot of bitch ass, nigga ass females have. But that's just my take on it. Not many female leads show up their male counterparts. And I haven't seen many of series that have. Unless it's somewhere that revolves around romance. I haven't seen something straight up that doesn't involve romance, that has the female lead overarch the male leads and make them seem more dominant than those in particular. And it's always messed with me because I've always wanted to see that different dexterity in a series, and I've always wanted to truly cheer for a female lead, but I haven't gotten much of that. I've had female side characters who I've cheered for, but I haven't had that female protagonist who I'm like, God damn, she's just so awesome. I want to cheer for her. I like her in the series. She's awesome. She has these powers, these abilities. What the hell, man? I love her. I haven't had that. That's just a specific anime type / stereotype that I've seen in anime / manga. Give me your opinion on it. It's been Dual Killing Anime. Like or dislike this video. All the quality and content with none of the filler. And if you don't know what that is, then you need to watch more anime. Again, give me your opinions about female protagonists inside of these manga series, okay? And tell me what you think about them, and tell me what potential that they have to grow and become more than what they've initially had, alright? It's something that we seriously need to look back and talk about, alright? Yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. I'll see you guys later. Dual Killing Anime. Peace. Give me that opinion, man. Yeah, we need some bad bitches up in